Yeah. What's up? What's up? This is Q Diligent, and I'm gonna talk to you today about how to flow. We're gonna talk about rapping 101, about getting down to doing those nice flows that you hear out there, all the way from Too Short to Biggie to Drake to Lil Wayne, just different types of flows you can do and put together. So I'm gonna give you some of my expertise on it. I've been in the background of rapping for a while, and I got music out there, and so I'm gonna give my take on helping somebody develop a nice flow on a track. So you got like what we call you got slow raps, slow type of flow, got medium type of flow, and fast type of flow. So the easiest one to do is to put together something basic, something you can flow that's kind of slow. So that's for a beginner. Once you get to rhyming and you doing things, you can listen to the track and you can develop you a slower flow on there, so you can get into the groove of being on beat and learning different styles of how to put together a nice flow. And then you can work your way up to rapping a little faster with a faster flow, and then you got your medium type flows. So today I'm going to talk to you something it's like a basic flow. So like Too Short. Too Short is one of those artists, in my opinion, would be like more of a slower type flow, but it enables you to get your point across, and it enables you to be able to come across with some kind of authority. So when you rap slow like that, everybody can understand where your rap is coming from. They can understand your words, the way you articulate, and also is able to you can put together when you're writing. You can put together. You don't have to have so many words when you put together when you write your rap. So that's one of the benefits of rapping slow. So when you rap fast and you got one of those fast flows, you gotta write a lot. You gotta pretty much be good with the pen. So let's look at something like Twista. Twista is a faster rapper, and Bone Thugs and Harmony. They as a group, they real quick, and you got Busta Rhymes. When you get into that style of rapping, it's more complex, and it's even complex. It's a little easier if you just freestyling those type things. Say you wrote a rap and you remember and you freestyling, you rapping fast. You can do that, but when you go to record over a beat, that becomes much harder. So one of my styles I like mid to slower raps, because you can get into that fast rapping, but sometimes it's not needed, and it depends on the track. So like if you got a slow track, you might want to speed up your rap a little bit, because it comes across a little better when you got a faster rap on a slower beat. And then if you got a fast beat, a good tip is to slow down your rap on a fast beat. So that's one thing I look at too. I mean, you can and Twista practice that. Most of his music is slow, and he raps fast over it. So that's a tip that you can take and get pretty good at doing. So in regards to flowing, you got one of those flows I can tell you that you can keep throughout the whole beat. Another tip is to keep a flow, the same flow throughout the whole song. Let's say that you like rapping and you got the same type of flow, and you can keep that throughout the whole song, and it becomes much easier to do. But when you try to mix up the flows within the same verse and different things like that, that kind of complex the situation. So if you starting out, just write your raps a certain way, and just keep that same flow throughout the song. Then when you get good at that, then get into mixing up different type of flows within the same verse. And another thing too is when you putting together your rap it in without a beat and see how that works. And then once you rap it without a beat, try to find a beat that complements what you done wrote. And sometimes you can do that instead of just finding a beat and writing to it. Once you have a beat out there and you just start writing to it, then you know that might mess up the type of flow that you really want to accomplish because of the beat is so much different. So if you just write your rap and just keep that rap going with that type of flow that you have and find a beat that complements that rap, and you can be pretty successful in doing that. So that are some of my tips on about flowing. Um, Check out some of mine. You know, I do different flows depending on the song. I base mine on a particular track. So one of my styles is I would hear a beat and I would just try different flows on that beat. And the type of flow that I think would go good on that beat, that's the one that I would write my lyrics to go with that type of flow. So check out some of my songs, see what you think. I got the song out worldwide. I just recorded all about it. Um, let's see. Let's see. I think I got some older tracks out there too. So I'm gonna be recording and putting out some different stuff. So check out some of my songs and see what you think. This is Q Diligent. Peace.